What's going on, everybody? I just cut off from work a little bit early. It's about 4 o'clock. I'm walking in, rushed out here. Don't really have time to pick out a tree and set up in, so I'm gonna try a little ground game tonight. Hopefully you can even see me. The sun's kind of bright. But I'm walking into a sneaky spot I know about that I actually checked the camera on a couple days ago, and there's a lot of deer on it. So I'm walking in. Deer coming in almost every single night on the corner of this bean field. It's a sneaky spot because I don't think very many people know that it's public. It is not marked as public on X or Go Hunt Maps or any of those websites, but it is marked as public on the website for the WMA, their map. And I did my due diligence. I've asked people, I've asked the game board, and I've asked the people that work here at the WMA, and it is public. But if you were to just go based off of your e-maps, you wouldn't know that. So that's why I classify it as a sneaky spot. I'm literally gonna be hunting the edge of a bean field 2 weeks into the season, which for anybody that hunts even somewhat pressured public land knows that's probably not gonna work very well for you. But we got deer coming out almost every evening and most mornings too on this bean field, so I'm gonna go give it a try. Like I said, I don't have time to pick a tree. I'm trying a little ground game tonight. A lot of people don't think that that's really a valuable way to hunt deer, but in this spot in particular, and in a lot of spots, there really isn't a tree to get into, so you got to do what you got to do. And if what you got to do is sit off the ground, that's what you got to do. So I'm gonna give it a try. It's probably another half-mile walk to get back in there, but it's warm but cool. It's gonna cool down a lot tonight. The wind's gonna die and it's gonna really tank. It's probably like 61, 62 right now. It's gonna cool down to probably low 40s by the time my sit's up and gets dark. So it's just a nice comfortable sit. Nothing too cold, nothing too hot. I should have just cut across this bean field instead of walking all the way around it. Whoops. I'm a little worried about the wind. It's gonna be interesting. I got a northwest changing to almost west towards dark and pretty much just gonna die down to nothing. So maybe a little fickle with this setup, but I gotta try it. There's deer coming to this field, I gotta try it. And I don't have a ton of time today, so I figured what better time than the present to try it. So I'll keep you updated. I'll show you the setup once I get there. And we'll see if we can get a deer down tonight. I'm expecting to see some does, but I know there are a few bucks in the area that I may shoot. There's some 2.5-year-olds, maybe a 3.5-year-old. I'll put them up on the screen here if I can. But yeah, should be a fun little quick sit tonight. I'm excited. Killed a deer a week and a half ago, and I'm itching to get another one to get some meat because I was completely out of meat before that deer. So I'm itching to get another one, get some more meat in the freezer. So pretty much any doe, if I can get a good shot on film, is gonna get shot tonight, and then any good buck as well. So stay tuned, I'll keep you updated. We'll see how this goes. I just want to put a disclaimer. Just because a piece of public isn't marked as public on X or whatever map you use, base map, Go Hunt on X, just because it's not marked as public on their map but is on the department's website, does not mean that it's public. Consult your game wardens, consult your park officials. Do your due diligence. It's not worth getting in trouble. Ask somebody, make sure, verify. Yeah, I just wanted to say that because, like I said, this spot is not shown as public on X or Go Hunt or anything like that. So, yeah. All right. So the way the spot lays out is like this. This is that corner. I was thinking about hunting. Right there where the trees are is private. Border's private on that side, but public, like it cuts that way. So public goes that way as well. But this right here is private. There's corn right there. This is a field of beans. This is wheat stubble and CRP weeds and such. And I had my camera in the corner here, and it was getting pictures of deer almost daily, so I think they're bedding over there on the edge of the corn, or back in there a little ways too. Hopefully it's back in there a ways, because that'll be better with this wind. But they're coming out right in this corner or right there. And my wind is coming north, northwest. That's directly north. Wind is coming out of the northwest, and it's honestly swirling a little bit out of the south as well. So it's gonna be iffy. We're gonna try it. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. So I'll let you know what I decide. This wind ain't gonna work for what I wanted. I wanted to sit in this point right here, so that way if they wanted to feed in this or in this, I'd get them. But the wind's almost blowing. I think it's thermals at this point sucking down, so I think what I'm gonna do is try to get over here, right on that edge somewhere, and just hope that they're bedded there and not there. That's all I got, so I'm gonna try it. This wind is just completely wrong. It's supposed to be out of the northwest, it's out of the southwest. Yeah, it's coming right. It's blowing right from here. I was thinking about setting up right here. It's blowing right into this corner. I can't do that. I'm gonna go see what it's like over there, see if it's just pulling straight up north into that. And if it's not, I might have to bail and go somewhere else, because this just won't work. There's no way they'll smell me. I think over here might work. The wind's just blowing straight up because it's funneling in here. It's funneling in here and going up. That might change towards dark, but I don't know. Can't really do much about it at that point. So, like I said, there's not really many trees you could set up to hunt this area. Could maybe get in one of those skinny little bean poles, but I'm probably gonna get up under this tree right here. Hopefully my thermals suck down as the night goes on. It's a good spot, we'll see. Alright, this spot is so screwed up, it's not gonna work, but I'm trying it anyway. I got almost no cover here. I'm just kind of in a hole on the side of the field. One thing I got going for me is I'm in the shade. Sun's gonna be at my back all night. The wind is very iffy. 10% of the time it's blowing out into the field with that northwest wind. But then when it dies, it sucks right back up in there, which is okay. Except, like I said, I think they're bedding that way or over there, so I have just off wind. Got the bow here. It's quiet. It's gonna be real quiet tonight, so when it gets to be more towards prime time, I'm gonna have to get on my knees and get ready, but for now, I'm just gonna sit back and grab a snack. Haven't eaten dinner. My buddy at Ambush Snack Bags, Tony, he hooked me up with one of these. They're pretty sweet. Silent silicone bag. It's like a Ziploc almost. I got some homemade jerky from that deer I killed last week on it. In it. It's good stuff. I'll put his link in the description if you want one. They're pretty nice. I like it so far. But I'm gonna sit here. Sit here and be quiet. Chill out a little bit. Need to cool down some so I can put my jacket on so I don't freeze later. Hopefully we can get something. It's a screwed up spot, but screwed up spots kill deer sometimes. We'll see what happens. It's 5 o'clock. Apparently the deer are already moving in Kansas where William is, so they may be moving here soon. We'll see. My wind is awful. But we're gonna
wind is still sucking this way, so it's not getting very far out into the field. Because it does just die right here. It dies right here and kind of sucks back towards the ground. So we'll see what happens, but I'm going to sit here either way. I don't really care if I bump this spot out. It's alright if I do. I'm going to sit here until dark, see what happens. And if I get one, I get one. If I see something, I see something. If I don't, I don't. So, this is spicy. I wish I'd brought the chair that's in my car. I'd be sitting back there, but I don't have a chair, so I gotta see. I don't know how the heck I'm gonna get moved onto my knees to shoot without the deer seeing me, but we'll try. I'm hearing some pretty big twigs and stuff break back in there in the corner. Pretty consistently too. It's almost like something's kind of milling around, walking around, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you posted. It's right at sunset right now. I haven't seen anything yet. We'll see what happens. Losing confidence by the minute, but last time I said that I shot one 2 minutes later, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. I got about 10 minutes left of legal, so I figure I might as well close this out now in case nothing comes. Nothing's came out yet. It's been a nice, relaxing evening though. It's nice and cool. Wind died down completely. It's just completely dead, quiet out here. You could probably hear a pin drop from 50 yards. But, like I said, there's about 10 minutes left to legal. I'm gonna stick it out here. I probably won't get up or anything, just because I don't want to blow out the area if I don't have to. But anyway, thanks for watching. This is a fun little ground sit. Didn't really expect too much to come out of it if I didn't see one. I knew I'd either see one or wouldn't see one, so it's fun either way. It's a good way to spend an evening. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and all that stuff. Catch you in the next one. Let's hunt. What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Oh, 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 what just happen
think I drilled it. Oh my God. It's 3 minutes into light. Dude, I just drilled a giant 2 minutes into light. I'm pretty sure I did. I can barely see through my peep sight. Oh my God. I don't know, I saw him when he came across the beans. I couldn't even see his antlers in the woods right now. But I think he's a Big 10. I think he's a decent buck. I think I went right through his front shoulder and he's double lunged. 20 yards. But holy crap, and I watched him come through the opening I walked through in the beans. I watched him come through and he was looking spooky as hell because he's a freaking stud. He came right down the trail I wanted him to come down. I hope I do. It looks like a perfect shot, so he's still my biggest buck by far, so I don't care. Dude, I can't, it needs to hurry up and get light. I gotta go look. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna give it an hour. I'll let you know what happens. Oh, well, I'm gonna sit here and shake in my boots for another 30 minutes and then I'll go look. Well, I guess it may be light enough to do a little bit of an interview now. Holy cow, it's been a morning. I don't even know where to start. I'll just do this. I'll do it with my phone so you can get a double angle. So, basically, I'm in a finger of timber with a bean field wrapping completely around. It goes all the way around. And there's an opening to the road right there. And I watched a deer go right to left along the beam. That was a squirrel. I watched a deer go right to left along the beam. Like 10 minutes before first light, and then right at first light I see a deer in that opening. I glass it up and it's a big buck. Like a real nice buck. And he reads the script perfect, comes directly across the field onto a trail right here and walks to right there. I shoot him, my arrow's right there, he runs that way. It's a good buck. I hope I got him. It sounded good. You could hear it on the GoPro. It sounded good, but you never know. It's too dark. I can exactly tell where I hit him, so I'm freaking stoked. I'm pumped as hell. That's my biggest buck by far. No questions asked. If I got him, I really hope I did. I could barely see through my peep. Little tip here. Little tip. When you're hunting early, you need to have this open. Because when I first picked up my bow this morning, when I saw that buck coming, it was like this. And I couldn't see my pin at all. So I opened it up, get a little light in. I would have never been able to shoot that deer if I hadn't done that. I would have been full draw and not been able to shoot him. Oh my God. He was just cruising through. Probably gonna go hit some scrapes or something. I think he touched up a scrape on the field edge when he first came in. I don't know what else to say. I'm beside myself. I gotta wait another 20, 30 minutes just to get enough light to see, to track. But I really want to go look, but I can't. Try not to cough. I'm still getting over a cold. Man, just pray we got him. Please, God. Please, God. Please. Just pray we got him. I'm gonna give it another, probably 15. Oh, there's a deer in the field right now. A couple deer. There's 3 does in the field right now. I wonder if they'll come over here.
They're walking right at me. See if I can film them if they do. Well, I'm gonna give it another 15, 20 minutes. Let it get a little more light, give them a little more time. And then I'm gonna slide down and start looking for this thing. It was definitely front of center mass, and I think I went through the shoulder, so I haven't been able to look at the footage yet, but I'm pretty sure there's not gonna be anything to see anyways. It's only for audio, I hope. Well, I know we'll be able to hear it on the audio. But yeah, I'm so stoked right now. It's a beautiful morning. It's like 40 degrees, no wind. My plan was setting up here was that my thermals would be coming down this ditch here. But they haven't been. They've actually just been blowing ever so slightly that way, which I'm very glad that he didn't smell me because he came from that way. It was very close to him smelling me probably. But like I said, I'm gonna wait 20 minutes or so. I was hoping he would take this trail right here. You can see that beat down crossing right there where they cross the head of this drainage. I was hoping he'd take that. But he came in there and went right to there, and that's where I shot him. And the arrow's right there right now. He ran off that way somewhere. Hopefully he didn't get too far. But there's some does in the field right now. I'm gonna give it another 20, 30 minutes. Maybe they'll come, maybe I'll get some cool footage of them, but we got an arrow and a deer. That's all I can say. I don't know. I'm just hoping it's a good one. I'm hoping it's a good shot. Like I've said so many times now, it was just right at safe light, so I can't tell. I could see him through my peep, but that's about it. I don't know that I'd mentioned this yet, but this is a spot that I had summer scouted and got pictures of deer on this trail in this camera, or on a camera. And I was just waiting for the right conditions to get in this spot. I needed a light wind and a good cool morning. And I was gonna come in here. I waited till October 19th. 19 days to get in here. I mean, I didn't wait 19 days, but this is my 4th or 5th sit of the season, and got him. I was waiting to get in here. Finally had good conditions. And I think it worked out. There's a doe sniffing the lighted knock right now with my arrow. There's 2 does within 2 feet of my arrow right now. Those does finally worked off. One of them caught my win, and the rest of them just finally worked off. It's right there still, but it's getting light enough now. I think I'm gonna get down slow and try to find it. Probably way too close to my face, but see if I can find it. Alright, so I just got down from up there. And what I'm gonna do is I got the camera on my shoulder, and I'm gonna use my phone as well. I'm gonna go check out the arrow, and we'll just go from there. I'm gonna leave all my crap here at the bottom of the tree. Come get it later. should be where first blood is or something. I think he was standing right here though. Maybe there. Right there. It's not good. It's not good at all. That's the one thing I was afraid of. 6 inches of penetration. Might have hit him low in the leg or something. Either dead or he's not. So I'm gonna keep going. Muscle bladder. That's what I was hoping for. That blood right across the field. Jump the deer. I feel like I want to throw up. Looks like this deer's gonna die. Pretty sure that was him that I jumped out of here. Well, I'm sitting here in this deer's bed. A few spots of blood. I don't think it's dead. And I don't think it's gonna die anytime soon. I heard a deer get up when I was up on the hill, probably 60, 70 yards back. I assumed it was probably him, but at that point I might as well need to keep going and confirm. I don't know. Based off the blood, the trail, how it was moving, how the buck was moving, I don't think it's a fatal shot. It was so dark I couldn't tell, but from my memory, it was right in that front shoulder. And I'm thinking it's probably too far forward and maybe a little low. I hit that humerus, just killed all my penetration and didn't hit any vitals. The blood looks like muscle blood. I did find a piece of muscle too right near the shot. It's gone about a quarter mile to this bed, and it was just walking, meandering through stuff. So it's not like it was on a dead sprint. It hurts. It's using a 2-inch expandable broadhead. I don't think that had anything to do with it. Not getting penetration. Shoot a 30-inch draw length, 72-pound bow. It's a 480 grain arrow. And where that shot was, it's either dead or it's not. So, man, it's not. It sucks. I gotta own up to it. Be a man, I injured it. I took the shot. I only thought it was maybe my peep wasn't aligned. I could see him in the peep. I only thought it maybe it wasn't perfectly aligned and I shot low and forward. I tried to hug the shoulder. Pretty dang tight on the shot, so that's my only thoughts. It's bowline. Probably hit him in the same place that Grant hit that buck a few weeks ago in Missouri. Follow blood for a quarter mile, it beds, it dries up, and he's gone. Definitely just muscle blood though, no lung. There's not enough for it to be heart. If it was heart, he wouldn't have made it this far. Chalk it up to a non-lethal shot and try to get over it. Keep hunting. Try not to let it affect me or my confidence, which already wasn't that great. You always want to make a good shot. It doesn't always work out that way. Well, I guess I'll get out of here.